YouTube, I'm back. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm going to bring you a bunch of movie reviews tonight because I've been going. Now, I would review, my last video was Open Season 2 review. I would review Open Season 3, but it's a tradition to do all the Open Season movies with my cousin. And unfortunately, I'm at my cousin's house right now, so I'll do that next time I go up. But my new knife, this is awesome. Get to the chopper. It even has like a little design right here. You can't really see it, but anyways, okay. We're here to review Bait Shop. Okay, so Bait Shop was a 2008 movie. Okay, here's what it was about. It was about this guy named Bill Doogie, who owns a small bait shop or whatever, and it stars Bill, I can't remember his last name, and Billy Ray Cyrus. Bill Doogie. He's just an ordinary redneck, an amateur fisher, who's had his fair share of amateur championships. He owns a small town bait shop, and then he's fed up with this guy, the so-called best fisherman in the world, Hot Rod Johnson, which is Billy Ray Cyrus. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. I was not expecting much. This was a comedy / suspense, I don't know, but it was mainly a comedy. This movie was really funny. The funniest moment in this whole movie, it was at the beginning where he's like, Hot Rod Johnson is a fraud. He's nothing. If he ever steps foot in this store, I'll say it to his sorry face. Hot Rod Johnson just walks in. So here's what it's about. When he's in his bait shop, he gets a thing in the mail that says, you owe $15,000 to the bank, but he thinks it says, we owe you $15,000. So he says he's going to buy him a new truck. Get to the chopper. So he says he's going to buy him a new truck. And he reads it off to a girl who works at his bait shop. But she says, no, this says you owe $15,000 to the bank. He's like, well, how am I going to get that? Now I can't buy my truck. So, and then basically after this, everything falls downhill for him. Hot Rod Johnson opens up a bait shop across the street, like a humongous emporium bait shop. And he runs out of business. And this movie had some more funny scenes, like whenever he got drunk in the bar with Hot Rod Johnson, Billy Ray Cyrus. And they was having a competition to see if Bill Doogie could drink all 3 of his shots before Billy Ray Cyrus could drink his 3 beers. And this was funny. He was like, you can't touch the other man's glass, remember that. And then he drinks his whole beer while Bill Doogie's sitting there chugging all 3 of his shots. And then he finishes 1 beer, Billy Ray Cyrus does, and puts his cup over one of his shots, his last shot. And he said, remember, you can't touch the other man's glass. And then Bill Doogie punches him in the face, and then he hits him, and Billy Ray Cyrus hits him back and knocks him out. And he's also having some complications with his son, who is a fan of Hot Rod Johnson and keeps traveling around with him and stuff. But anyways, in order to get $15,000 back, he enters a fishing tournament. Pros only, but this year they're allowed, well, 2008 year, they were allowing amateur old championship winner fishermen to enter. And there was only 12 people that entered, 11 pros and 1 amateur, which was Bill Doogie. So this was pretty funny. He was like driving his boat or whatever, and then like on the way back from catching 8 pounds worth of bass, and a sheep flies in his face, and then he wrecks onto the dock. And there was also a funny scene where his boat wouldn't start whenever they was getting ready to take off. So that day wasn't really anything going for him. But then the next day, the second day of the fishing tournament, he actually won because he brought us 23 pounds worth of fish up there, and then no, it was more than 23. It was 27 pounds of fish up there. And he beats Hot Rod Johnson. Then Hot Rod Johnson says, I still got 1 more fish I forgot to weigh. He pulls out a bass, a humongous 8-pound bass. And his son's like, wait, I caught that fish the other day. Remember how I said his son was hanging out with Hot Rod? So Hot Rod gets eliminated from the tournament, and Bill Doogie wins $50,000, and he opens up his own fishing bait shop emporium. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with this movie. I thought it was really good, and I might pick it up on Blu-ray. I'm going Blu-ray shopping today, so I'll probably have a Blu-ray video sometime tomorrow. But well, actually today, because it's like 12 o'clock, so technically it's already tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to pick up. It depends where I go. If I go to Walmart, probably either Transformers Age of Extinction, Jurassic Park, Fury 6, or Amazing Spider-Man 2. If I go to Dollar General, I might pick up the whole Spider-Man trilogy. I don't know. But Bait Shop overall, in my opinion, gets a solid 6.5 out of 10. Peace.